quite an occasion. And that is the semi-final. We're featuring the People's Republic of China, the #1 seeds, against the #4 seeds, Latvia. It's all happening on sheet A. With the crowd and the spectators just getting themselves settled in what should be a pulsating 2 or 3 hours inside the stadium. The prize, of course, for the winners is a place in the gold medal game, the first ever gold in the event of mixed doubles at the Paralympic Winter Games. What an opportunity. And China, for sure, have been the team to beat. They qualified early, and Latvia squeezed into the last 4 after 4 wins.
Please welcome the players who will compete in wheelchair curling mixed doubles semi-final games.
Signore e signori, accogliamo i giocatori che si sfideranno nella semifinale del girone di doppio misto del curling in
Here are the Chinese duo, Meng,
People's Republic of
Yang
China.
Jinjiao.
sulla pista A.
Jinjiao, one of the youngest competitors at 24. Wang Meng, 37 years old. They've been so impressive throughout the week, just losing that 1 game right at the end.
Lettonia.
There are the numbers for you, including a pretty comprehensive win over Latvia, 10-2. It's an entirely different scenario now. There are the Latvian pair.
Republic of Korea.
Sulla pista D, Repubblica di
Agnes
Corea.
Larsmans.
Ben Hejin. Lee Yong-suk.
Elena, 40 years old.
United States of America.
46.
Stati Uniti
There's their
d'America.
run of games.
Laura Dwyer.
Just getting better and better and better, including a win there towards the end over the World Mixed Doubles champions Japan and the 24th champions, the Republic of Korea. So it's no surprise Latvia have got to this stage. They've been performing really well in the lead-up.
Games will begin in 90 seconds.
And they are also a very, very capable pair, and certainly capable on their day of beating the #1 seeds. 2 semi-finals for you. Yep, there's the prizes. And the other one, the United States will take on the Republic of Korea. And the losers go to the bronze. The winners head for that gold medal game. Who will be the first ever nation to take gold in the mixed doubles, the Paralympic Winter Games? It's quite an occasion. I'm sure there's some tension being felt. There's the Chinese coach, Ru Jia. Must be delighted with the way our pair have performed all week. We have Arnis Vedimanis for Latvia. It is an important occasion for the country, and the performance will do so much for wheelchair curling in Latvia. You can see the pebbles on the ice, those frozen droplets that help the stone curl. Important to maintain the right temperature to get the best curl. China, as you can see, have the last stone. They were closest in the last stone draw before the game started. So it will be Latvia. Nagros Osmans that will get us underway in this first end of this semi-final. And that's a pretty good start. Ideally, they like it just on top of that red on the centre line. Wang Meng. Very calm, cool collected character. Very decisive. She's shown that throughout. These round-robin games are now into the semi-final. She'll try and get another one on top of that. And that's beautifully done from Wang Meng. Just an extra bit on it in the tap.
线没有士兵出的大。哦，是了，没事。
Two pre-positioned stones, of course, in mixed doubles. One on the centre line, as you can see, that yellow one, and that red one down at the forefoot.
No, labi, padozar.
Marina Roskova.
Plus minus.
Her debut for Latvia at the Paralympics in Beijing in the mixed team event, but then has gone down the road of mixed doubles. The World Mixed Doubles title in 2023. Use this curling and get it on the centre line. Oh, that's a nice stone. Almost completely hidden. And in the rings. Curl round. A little bit extra encouragement from Agros. Meng playing stones 1 and 5. And young Jinqiu playing stones 2, 3 and 4. One of the youngest competitors here. Chinese team as a whole is one of the youngest squads. They've been training for a long, long time for this and for the future. Wants it to get past that top yellow, it does, and this is going to tuck in nicely right on the button. Fantastic delivery and judgment from young Jinqiu. Makes it look easy, and again, of course, there's no sweeping, so these deliveries have to be so precise and so accurate.
Cik 2-5 kaut kur metīs, ja? Uz āru galvenais padot. Plus mīnus 2 uz āru.
Marina Roskova was the only female skip in Beijing. She was competed at the Summer and the Winter Games, the first from Latvia to do so in the summer as a wheelchair fencer. That's just going to catch that top guard, just rubs off it. The stones all bunching up at the back of that forefoot area. Young Jinqiu is looking to get another one in there on the top of that other red.
Go, go, go!
Now China counting 2. They have the hammer. And Roskova and Lasmans came together really kind of by default ahead of that 2023 World Championship. Alexandra Movskis pulled out after breaking his legs, so Lasman stepped in to play with Roskova, and they ended up winning it. And they've just stuck together ever since. The long guard is up for Latvia. So they've had quite a journey, this pair.
Spēko, vajag spēku, nav spēku.
是点，是点。不太确定点。
放点，放点，放到帮上。
好的。
You see the clocks there, that's the thinking time for both teams between shots. And the adjustment from the on-ice assistant, just keeping the chair as stable as possible
看力量吧。
行。
to allow the athlete to throw it with confidence.
顶住线。
磕他了 ，Harry。
And the other side for young Chinchio.
哇，也行。
Blocking
掉
any
的太
route
大
in.
了。13秒5。
Has been an extremely open competition in this mixed doubles, as we knew it would. Several teams just missing out on those semi-final places. And 4 wins.
Okay. Platāk, platāk, mums platāk vajag. Viņi jau to droši vien caur sarkano grib dzīt.
Tu esi ļoti plati, Agri, pārāk.
Nu, mums vajag vēl platāk. Ko viņi darīs? Viņi sarkano dzīs virsū, ne?
Just making sure that extender is stable. And then the release, and then they have to just watch and wait. A little bit light on that, just over the hog line. Very long guard down that side.
Yeah. Nē, sorry,
Two red counters
vēl platāk padās.
for China.
Oh,
打定偏一点，打到这儿。啊，行吧，给你这个点，没事，不绝对把单位搂了。
顺势打。
啊，这边打。
好，
啊，
好，
没事，调过打到这儿。
好。
8秒多就行，姐。
8秒，8秒5。
啊，没事啊，掉大了也不怕，掉大了刮黄的没事。
刮不到黄的是吧？
没事，你就掉大了打到这个也没事。8秒多啊。
That's where he wants Wong Meng to aim with her final stone of this first end.
Sorry, I need more.
Just, yep.
Sorry, wait.
Yeah, all those tiny, tiny
Okay. 行吧。
centimetres there make a difference. Needs to be comfortable. Final stone of this first end.
行，稍大一点。
哇！哇，掉不下来了，哇！
Let's give it quite a bit of weight. Watch the yellow here
差一点呀，
and the red.
差一点点。
出来的，出来的，
出手行吗？
出手大这么多还行。
They'll be happy enough with that start. 2 red Chinese stones counting in this first end. And after the one end played, People's Republic of China 2, Latvia 0.
出手大多了。
没事没事，
没事没事没事
加2分的。
啊，
行
2分行，
行
行，挺好的，慢慢打啊，看着场地啊。
刚才那点。
3, otrais bija 3, blablabla. Kaut kā 3, 7, 3, 8, neatceros jau.
Yang Chiu nicely getting that second Chinese counter in. And the final shot, unable to get another one in there. But 2 for China.
哎呀，差一点呀。
差一点点。
And a good enough start for them.
Spēlēm čilā, mēs atkal kaut kādi ieraušies sevi. Davai! Vai nu?
Turies.
Kas tas?
Nu labi. Dai braucu pāri.
So China 2, Latvia 0, after 1, and second end. Latvia now has the hammer, and Wang Meng will get us underway in end number 2. The words of encouragement to try and get this round. It's just curling a little bit too much, but that's a pretty good effort. Just a bit further than she would have liked.
Cik šitais spēka bija?
2,7 bija.
3-2.
3-0 mēs. Viņš pa šauru. Vēl pa šauru. Vēl labāk. Uz āru galvenais padot. Ir puši viens. Jā, bērž, bēržam. Davai.
Bēržam, līdz galam.
Spēka. Jāsaņemās spēks. 3-0 vai?
Curling just to rub off the other guard.
Spēks bija jau?
Spēks bija 4-2. Vai 3-0. Jā. Ir pielaid, stiprāk.
Es nebaidos.
Nu, tad labi, davai saņemās.
Tā vai tur aizmuguri.
Jā.
Wang Meng with the broom. Head in position as a guide for her teammate, young Jinqiao. Head down, eyes down, and then the release. Just straight at the moment now, beginning to curl. The rotation, following a similar line to his previous one, and this is looking good again. And that's very, very nicely played from the young Chinese. He really doesn't miss much. His precision in the placement of these stones is exquisite.
Jā, labi.
So at the other end, Polina Roskova has the broom in position to help her teammate. And then she'll move out of the way. And this one a little bit of weight, move things along and shuffle things around in the middle. But ends up losing one of his own. But potentially in counting position there, Wang Meng is just having a little look. What do you think? Using his own yellow. See the curl now from a different angle, swinging around. Wants it to be in just a little bit more. It's leaving a bit of room for manoeuvre for the Latvian pair.
Tagad piere.
You can see how the handle fits on and the extender.
Plataks.
Those Osmans. Promoting his own. I needed that to spin the other way, didn't he? It's in the mix though, but it's how you dislodge those other Chinese ones, that's the issue. If the yellow had been on top of it, he'd been able to use his own to squeeze out the red. I'm sure we'll see young Chinchio getting another red stone into that group on the forefoot area.
Hurry!
差不多。
Hurry!
嗨，拐了拐了，传下去。
Hurry!
嗨。
Promoting his own here, raising his own, getting that into position, and it's counting. Excellent play. Yet again from Yang Chinchio. Well-deserved round of applause there. Wasn't sure he had enough on it there. Tap. Promoting his own into position.
Tāda līnija.
Domā, stiprā vajag? Jā, es domāju spēku.
Nu, es plātāk paliku.
Labi.
Jā, un beigas nedaudz uz āru. Platāks.
Again, strong weight on this one. Agris Lasmans
8-7.
targeting and beautifully done. Can his own hang around? And it does. Good takeout. Ideally. Good raise.
Pavidies lotu uz vajag uzmetas.
我那价稍加一点点也可以。
哦，行。
Būtu smuki, ne visi aiziet.
Jā. 8-7.
Jā.
Clears that red stone. See how wide Wang Meng is going to have to go to make sure the stone curls in. And of course, avoiding any other obstacles on the way. This is her final stone of the second end. Wants to make life as difficult as possible for Latvia's last stone, but this looks like it's just a little bit heavy. It needed to catch something, didn't it?
出小了。
出小了。
So that won't have a part to play.
掉的好大。感觉掉线好大。
All right, now still between red and that yellow as to which is the counting stone. So Latvia need to make sure of that. And get another one involved if they can.
Platāk bišķi te ir.
Sorry? Yep, no.
Tagad te ir. No ir, galvenais pados vārdu.
She needed to give this
Turies.
good weight. Encouragement from her teammate. Bounces things along. Hoping it's going to stick around, but it is only one. Limited to one, really, by good placement of the Chinese team. And after the second end, People's Republic of China 2, Latvia 1.
Lina, jāieliek dusmas, jāsaņemās, jāspēlē. Šeit nav vairs laika baidīties. Viss.
Es sāku, ja?
Yep, that final stone from Polina Roskova. Just not catching it quite right. Moves the red, but also moves her own shooter. And a score of 1 for Latvia. Chinese fans enjoying the action. Stunning part of the world. And the stadium located in the best of areas. Inside, it's all about the mixed doubles semi-final. There's score so far. 2-1 to China. After 2. Polina Roskova gets us underway in end number 3. This time China has the hammer. The last stone advantage. Neither side really giving too much away as yet. Slow, gradual build-up. Really needed that first stone to be on top of the red in the forefoot. Expect China to be the more proactive team in this end. Get stones in play. Try and build up a multiple score.
Šitā ir tā sarga, tā?
Jā.
Aiz kura sarga?
Uz turieni ejam.
Tur.
Pielaidi piecert šito dzelteno.
Yes. Understand.
Agros Lasmans
Vārtāks.
for Latvia. Both athletes really keen to promote wheelchair curling back in Latvia. And their performance and results here will certainly help with that. Raising his own, trying to get that tapped in. And it's on that centre line. And that can be promoted again. We won't be too unhappy with that.
在那，从大象往里头，好，那给这儿，出入小一点，掉这儿，给这儿。
打甩啊！打甩。
行。
Always plenty of communication between teammates.
啊，放一点，放一点，我小点劲儿。
行，加油啊！
好。
Checking the time and the weight, the angle, and they think that yellow could be a problem. So that's the target. And you can see the thrust with his arm there, giving it plenty, keeping it straight, just catches that top guard. And he was aware of that. Trying to keep it as straight as possible, really difficult. Especially when you don't have sweepers.
Jā, jā. Tāda līnija.
Cik iepriekšējiem bija spēks?
2-2.
Paskaties.
It's an opportunity for Latvia now, for Agros Lasmans to get another Yellowstone into the house.
Šaurāks. Trīs, trīs.
It is pulling up a guard.
Jā, 3-3 viņa teica.
打留就行。不用着急。
China will have another go at this yellow on the 8-foot area. Yang Chi. Oh, off he goes. Here it goes this time. Good takeout.
7秒7。
好。
Clears things away.
Yes.
Jā. Līnija laba.
Looks like a similar line to Yang Chiao. Hits and sticks just at the back of the button. In counting position. Really wants to limit China's opportunities here. So it's Latvia not to have too many stones in play that are in and around the house area. Yang Chiao catches that one and gets that really nice roll to the right there behind some cover of those
Jā, no iekšpuses.
two yellow stones. Look at the nice little roll there. Excellent play from the 24-year-old.
对，我不敢打流呀，打飞了，第一个。
Skaties.
How much can Latvia see of that
Viņš platāks.
red Chinese stone, if anything? The one that's on the button. Raise on their own.
Platāks uz āru, vai?
Knocking it
对对，就这个。
into the 12-foot area.
好的，好的，好的。
我给你帮上，你站好。前面白圈，前面白圈。
好，
好吧。
好。
加油啊！
Not enough to impact on anything that China might do. They wanted that draw there to be counting. Wang Meng from China with the last stone. China counting one. Can she make it two?
行啊，姐，出手非常好啊，看力量。行，我感觉差不多。行行行，来了。
The line is good. The line is excellent. Is it going to make it far enough? Only just. Oh, it struggled to get to that point, but it got there. And it's two for China. And they extend their lead in this semi-final. People's Republic of China 4, Latvia 1.
这把给你点给，他可能要打边区。
加点劲儿。
他打边区的话，咱是分的。能去球就让把他球去了。好。
他打边区可以。
他要打边区就分的，他要打中区我就还给你点9.5是吧？
你自己的点想好了。
好。
Un katrs teikals ir tā kā pēdējais. Mums jādabūna rullis uz kaut kuriem. Mēs nevaram viņam atstāt pašam taisīt rulli. Kaut aiz splici projām. Kā jums ērtāk, nu? Tagad jau mums jāliek klāt. Pa kuriem tev ir vieglāk otru?
Excellent line here from Wang Meng. Just nudging ahead of that other yellow to count two. It really was close. Crowd helping that one. Chinese fans. 4-1. Three ends played. China 4, Latvia 1.
行啊，出手还可以啊，启动稍小一点。
Wang Meng gets us going again in end number 4. And you can see power play
也行也行，
线不太够。
has been invoked here.
小了，
It's all
还得3
about
个刷的。
trying to build an end, trying to get multiple score.
这种旋转也。
The stones still pre-positioned, but they're pre-positioned to the side.
Spēks.
3-0.
Latvia 3 behind, want to really try and generate something here in this end with the power play. Be as proactive as they can, take the game to China.
37, 38.
Nisu lišnas bijām.
Soļa.
加油！
Vai pa vāju, tad...
And the Chinese strategy again will be to limit those opportunities for Latvia. Limit the points, perhaps get a steal. We'll see how it pans out.
Hurry！ 中间场地4啊！13秒9， 14秒，再走走 ，hurry， 再走走。4。
好，劲儿小了。
可能
等会儿再投一个，
他打了，
还是啊？
他打了，
他打了，那有相关。
All the action done down one side of the sheet, as you can see. Guard at the top, 3 stones in the house. Latvia lying 1.
Ļoti uz āru.
Expect more play down this side. Targeting that red. Nudges his own.
Spēks 9. 9.
啊，你的进就行。
行。
Es ra. Es pacelu.
放
这一点不太行，这点稍微放一点吧。再来一点，再来一点，点6。
往上大一点点，
这把加了点劲儿。
然后加劲儿。
嗨！
Hurry， 进来一点。
嗨！
Now Jinjiao
13秒7就是4。
draw here, hoping to get it into the house.
线小。
这没事。按照12秒5使劲儿。
Just biting there on top of the 12 foot.
就是射了，
嗯，
稍微
4就是
一会儿加点劲，
嗯，加点劲
手。往前拿点。
行，对对对，往前拿点。
Ļoti uz āru.
Šis vājāks ir.
Again down this left-hand side, similar pathway to his previous stone. Could do with a nice hit and roll here.
Birzara.
If you're Latvian,
11.
that red Chinese stone is still in there. It's proving
Kā mēs tagad varam?
hard to
出
shift.
去咱了
Tas，veids, kā mēs
我
varam.
看一
打不出
眼。
一咱了，
哦，咱这
想
扛死
投一个就再
了。
投一个，找找力量。
我看一眼，我看一眼，
好
不着
了，
急啊。
Tried to help it, but it's a stubborn stone hanging in
投
there.
一个吧，我觉得。
不好打甩吧？
啊，全漏，打甩倒好打，但是没打过，不把握呀。
往这儿投，
投一个吧。
你往这儿投，他站那边了，往这儿投，行吗？
点不行。 9。
行，加油！行，现在行，力量开点也行。哦，
Chinchio heading down the other side
来了，12秒3。
with a draw here, but it's it's gone
这
beyond.
趟线滑，
留力就行。留力就行，没事。
这趟线滑。
Tāda līnija tev patīk?
Jā. Redzēt, tu kā aizslēgt.
Nu, 2-8, 3-0.
Jā.
Full focus, deep breath. Away it goes.
Līnija ir.
Watch and wait. Beginning to curl now. It's coming round, it's coming round, it's coming round. Yep, not counting again. Still that Chinese red is there.
啊，好的好的，12秒5，他这也12秒5。
Cik bija spēks?
It's such a difficult spot to get to with those guards at the top. The broom in position. Yang Jiao. That's the last stone. Wang Meng here. She'll want to get one in there, counting. Down this right-hand side, we've seen this pathway. They know the route. They know the line. And this one's looking really good indeed. And it's got that backing, remember, of those other stones right in front of them. That's 2 for China. What option is Polina Roskova left with here? Excellent play by China.
Bet mēs varam iedzīt trešo, netīšām iekšā viņiem.
Nē, nu es metīšu teikt.
O, nē. Lai droši metam māju, ņemam vienu un cenšamies zakt. Nu, smuki jau ir mums, tu ir 1, 2, 3.
Nošku paņemam taimautu.
Laiks ir.
Paņemam? Davai paņemam.
Ja, nu, ok. Timeout.
Yes, this is a tricky conundrum here.
Nezinu, vai vajag riskēt, vai ne? Ņemam vienu vai...
Just need some
Ko mēs pirms tam runājam? Ja viņi piebrauc klāt, ejam
chat from the
viņam
coach.
līdzi. Nu, kāpēc jātērē timeouts? Mēs tikko minūti atpakaļ izrunājām.
Nē, es domāju, ka tev var kaut kā...
Nu ko, tur jau ir -2. Ja viņi atstātu sargu, mēs varētu riskēt.
Jā, ņemam vienu un izkotu.
Ok, labi.
Pieslēdzamies bišķiņ, nu.
Labi, 8.
Jā.
Looks like the draw for 1. Just can't find a way to get those 2 red Chinese stones moved.
哎，你自己刚才看到那个球吧，走到那个线上不减速就不看一下，那一减速你看提一下，是不是啊？
3-0 spēks. Labi, padoz ār galvenais. Padod zāru, galvenais neaizmirst. Plus mīnus ir.
There is some backing here, some stones at the back if it's got too much on it for Roskava. Oh, but it looks like it might be wide.
Stój.
Oh, it's away, it's away, it's away. That's a mistake. Frustration for Latvia. Perhaps from Wang Meng there. That's a real bonus for China there because they have a steal. They have a couple of steals. They set it up beautifully. And they have a commanding lead now in this semi-final. One stone can change so much. 2 steals, 2 points for China just from that one stone. And into the break. Latvia trailing by 5. Excellent positioning in this 4th end. From Yang Jinqiao. Look at this one right on the button. That's the first end. The second end, Latvia looking to build on, but we're limited. Just came close, just picking up the 1 point. And number 2. In the third end, China were counting 1. And Wang Meng had a draw for 2. It was a struggle, and it made its way into the 8-foot area. And it is counting, but only just. Score of 2 to increase their lead. And in this 4th end, China nicely placed, lying 2 ahead of this final stone from Polina Roskava. But it didn't come round as much as she'd hoped, didn't curl too much on it, and those 2 Chinese stones meant a steal of 2 for China. And so after 4 ends in this semi-final, it's the People's Republic of China 6, Latvia 1. Comparison in terms of stats of the 2 teams. 2 points, and those stolen points absolutely key. China up on the accuracy and up on the draws and takeouts. Pretty close on the takeouts. The one thing that really matters is that scoreline at the interval. China 6, Latvia 1. Is there a way back for this Latvian team? Well, they've proven in the past that they can fight back. We've seen China start slightly poorly and then come good in a few games. This time they've started well. Can they keep up their consistency levels? Anything can happen in part 2 of this semi-final. The prize is a precious one. It's the first ever chance to go for a gold medal in the mixed doubles event at the Paralympic Winter Games. Plenty of food for thought for the Latvian duo. They know they've missed opportunities.
Ja ir tāda nervu, tāda plūsma, tad ir visas tās lietas atkal jāizrunā. Uz āru, bez nazīša, kāda ir pielaide. Laiks jau mums ir, izrunājam. Jo es vairāk savā starpā runāsiet, jo jums pašiem būs mierīgāk.
The most spectacular location for the Paralympic Winter Games. Centre of it. See the ski slopes, but also that wonderful Cortina curling Olympic stadium, built in 1956 for the Winter Olympic Games. And it's now hosting two semi-finals. We're concentrating on this one between China and Latvia, and China with a commanding 6-1 lead. Let's see what happens in part two. And Latvia will hang on to the hammer as points went China's way in the last end.
9.5行吗？
行。
Back in after the break. We're into the fifth end now. China lead 6-1. Wang Meng with the restart in end number 5.
行，大一点点。
嗨，力量要小一点点。分开。嗨。
行也行。
不太行，不太行。
2秒7。
力量小了。
力量小了点。
太小了。
Seeing the opportunity to get in on top of that yellow in the green forfeit area.
3-0 spēks.
But the guard up there will just mean that Latvia and Roskova have to just go that little bit wider and hope it will come round. Beginning to curl now. And it certainly was the right line. But it's out there and open.
Gadījumā viņi neiebrauc pa to pašu, brauc savam virsū.
收一点点，再来一点。
Yang Qingqiao down the other side of the ice. Often after the break, the stones and the throws can be very slightly heavy, just as the athletes readjust. Too heavy or too light. And as we know, they have to be so precise. Raises her own stone and it's still in. Still counting, potentially, in the circle. Well, men very happy with that. Clears that Latvian stone.
Aiziet mājā. Beržam. 4, 6.
Latvia really need to make sure of a couple of points in this end to keep them in it. This pretty heavyweight here, hoping to do some damage, using his own, raising his own, and trying to catch that middle yellow. With the 6-1 lead, that's worth a go, especially the way he's been playing. Just all in the angle of hitting that red. Moskova playing the middle stones now. You could hear the groan across Lasman's. Could have done with that just being a little further over. Stones have to travel a long way from one end to the other. And the accuracy level is incredible from these athletes.
Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you.
How's this one looking for China? On this side of the ice, this pathway through that gap there, using her own. promoting it into position.
小一点，比得近，比得近。是我大了。
Nē, viens tikai. Braucam iekšā. Mums tik uz galvu.
Not quite the outcome she was after.
几秒？
好，
Mums uz balti ir jāiebrauc.
12秒2，没事。
They're in as
Mošku pa šito pusi.
Mājā, jā?
second
Jā,
and third
mums tik uz
stones.
balti ir jāiebrauc. Vai tu vari braukt uz šīta spiesties?
Nu, mums viens ir, jā?
So now we
Baltajā
move
vajag, jā? Oh, negribas to iestāst.
Agres
Nu, tu vai
Lasman's
tu brauc tā
final
kā
stone. He's throwing the
šitā
final stones
brauc?
now.
Pa centrālo
šito vai
līniju
šeit?
brauc.
Kā tu labāk jūties?
Mēģinās. Šito sānu.
Nu, pēc sētam droši vien 2-5.
Jā.
Latvia lying one. Can they
Pieliet platāk it kā.
get another to
Labi, bet
count?
tu esi šeit.
Or have China done enough to make it as difficult as possible?
Labi.
Let's see what the route in is going to be like. Final stone of this fifth end coming down the left-hand side of the ice this time. He needs it to curl. He needs it to curl.
Manilo.
Doesn't hold up. Doesn't hold up. Disappointment
Neko.
for
我
Latvia.
觉得都行，都行，再穿一局也行。
你想打吗？
打一个吧，打一个吧。
Just the one.
我想打。
Not making
Maiņu.
too much impression.
都行，都行，都行。确实。
Viņi tagad tur pa to pirmo metienu šliko.
Ko viņi domā viņam? Tas ir viņi. Ja viņi paši to neredz, tad tiesneši neiejaucās.
Salanās. Powerplays būs. Kas tad ir punktu? Vispār neskaitoja, kas? Tā kā jā. Danielo, jā, jā.
Jā.
Danielo, jā.
One yellow.
Jā, jā.
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 Danielo. Viens neatnāca.
Yep, just the one for Latvia. Again, just not managing to close that gap by much, are they? China 6, Latvia 2, after those 5 ends. China are looking good in this semi-final. Able to build on when they have the hammer, and then restricting
Protams, ka nav cauri.
opportunities for Latvia when they don't.
Īsāk pielēd. Agri, jā?
Ko?
Ar centru sargu mēs nozagsim tikai vienu. Mums vajag nozagt divus.
Nu.
Ejam klāt pie viņa. Pielaid ir mājas sākums,
Kur ir tava?
ja gadījumā nesanāk. Ja viņi nokļūdās, tad ar nakti
This was the one, this draw. If they just could have curled in a bit more.
Manilo.
Bit too much on it. Had to go too wide with those guards. Great frustration for Agris. And there are the numbers. Fairly low scoring game, and the key is that steal in the fourth that's made the difference.
Nu,
3028.
jā, smuku plūstošu metienu. Ir līnija. Bišķi uz iekšu.
Sixth end in this semi-final between China and Latvia. China leading 6-2. Very calm, cool and collected, and the power play, as you can see, is in operation. 2 stones being moved out to the side, opening things up right from the start.
12
他这个12秒9，我掐着。
我12秒5、12秒大一点儿。
Latvia
12秒5就行。
行。
couldn't make their power play count. What will China do with theirs in this 6th end? After the Latvian yellow. Hits and rolls in towards the button.
That
was the plan. The roll was all important. And the other red keeps that yellow in a similar position. Good raise there from Wang Meng.
Tur viņi sitīs. Nu, viņš negrib šeit krist atpakaļ.
Nu, bet sārgi jau grib krist parasti.
Mums tur šķirbu nevajag rādīt. Ir labi.
Es metīšu platāk.
He watches and he waits. Again, targeting this right-hand side of the house. Into the rings, partially protected by the guard.
打定。
对，打定。
对。
不行就把站位打。
Usi pat zāp.
Chinchon. Here he goes. Going for it here. Another raise. No, just clearing the guard.
行，应该打甩这个不要了也行，行吗？7秒8。这是你的7号壶啊，小2个了
Here's the
啊。
can now. An open line to removing some of those counting dangerous yellow Latvian stones.
Nu tā arī var, lietas lot platāk.
Līnija laba.
Big ends can happen in curling quite quickly. Things can turn around. And teams will know this as they replace the guard. Wants it round a bit on top of his own if he can. There's a line of yellows going up the sheet. China will be able to see that fairly easily.
Es domāju, ka pilnīgi kaut kā 10 pietiks.
And we know what young Chinchillo is capable of. He really has been on top form in this round robin. Down it comes. 1, 2. Right on the nose. Hits and sticks.
7秒5，行。
Sitam rolējam, jā? Ok.
Away goes 1 yellow.
Tādu slotu.
Jā.
Jā. Ļoti labi. Nedaudz uz āru un plūstoši.
Final couple of stones
Uz
for each
iekšu.
team.
Turies. Krīt.
And number 6.
Krīt.
Hits with a nice little roll as well. Good execution from Agris Lasmans.
Nu, ātrumkārba bija.
Ideally, if you could have got it to roll just a little bit more. That's it, look at that. Protected a little bit by that top guard.
Jā.
And Chinchillo hasn't missed too much in this
这
game.
边这个漏啊，打漏的吧？
Having a bit of a
漏多少？
rethink.
啊，打漏的。
It's Latvia who are line 2 at the moment.
行吗？
Those 2 yellows.
行。非常好。
Oh, there's a lot on this. Oh, it's past the guard.
好球。
Hits and rolls. Away goes 1 yellow. Wanted that one as far away from the others as possible.
Jā, sitam.
Bang, and out it goes.
Man liekas, ka dzeltenais tuvāk ir.
Šito var dabūt. Viņi, šito viegli dabūt. Šeit pa iekšmalu un šitis ir ārā un tad viņiem ir 3.
It is Latvia who are the counting stone, I think.
Man liekas, ka mūsu tuvāk te jābrauc vēl viens iekšā.
Domā?
Jā.
Vienkārši viņi to viegli var dabūt ārā. Jo to viņi viegli dabūs ārā.
Nu, mums tuvāk ir. Braucam iekšā.
There are 3 Chinese stones lurking with intent, almost ready to pounce, depending on what happens here. With the Latvian stone.
Neagri.
Platāk vai? Šitā. Braucam iekšā. Davai.
Roskava with the final stone for Latvia.
Platāk saki vajag?
Nē,
We've delivered
tas ir pa daudz.
hundreds, thousands of these
Nē,
in
labi.
training and in practice, but
Ir.
on the big stage, the biggest stage of all,
Bišķi platāks.
when it really, really matters.
Atskris. Beržam. Pastīsimies, kas ir. Jāberž, beržam. Jāberž.
She needs one of her best.
3-9. Vajadzētu mājā. Jā. Jums tur nestās?
I just need that guard to be a little further over to your left there.
Linija plus minus 2.
我给你互动点联系。
Tur jau elementāri izsaka.
够过吗？你过去看一眼。
那你给我扶中间。
这儿吧，这儿行。
China are looking at removing the yellow
来吧，
for 3.
够过。
Could be a game changer.
行，加油啊！
够过。
行，看好线啊！
And the way Wang Meng has been playing, you would bet against her making this by any means.
打的就是那吗？
对，打的就是这儿。
This is a big shot in this semi-final, as all final stones usually are, but
有点大吗？
不大，行。
the impact that this could have potentially is key. Here it goes.
哇！
Last stone of the 6th sent for Wang Meng.
哇！
How's it looking? How's it looking? Here it comes. Here it comes. Comes off her own stone and knocks
完耶了。
the Latvian yellow into position, counting position. Well, what an effort by Wang Meng. But it does mean a steal, believe it or not, for Latvia. And they'll take anything they can get, well executed by them in the end.
其实先被打黄了。
China perhaps went for the multiple option with the lead that they have. Latvia can breathe again.
Koridors iet, pēc tam kaut ko
Steal of one for them.
pamazītēm.
They're still in this game, still in this semi-final.
Es uz tevi un skatos. Es uz tevi.
Here's that final stone. Dismisses her own and shifts the yellow into a comprehensive counting position. Good effort by Wang Meng. There's the numbers for you. And good start for China. Steal of 2 in the 4th, and then a steal of 1 for Latvia. China with a 6-3 lead.
Nu, nebija uz ārā padots.
This is end number 7. Latvia starting us off with Polina Roskova.
Uz iekšu bija.
China with the hammer.
Plēks plus mīnus labs, bet...
We've seen how quickly
Tev
things
jābrauc
can
uz to
turn.
galu.
Just takes one
Ko tu
stone.
aizmuki uzreizes?
行，大一点。哇！
Latvia needs steals now.
结束了不？
They can't afford
哇！
China to get anything as they're running out of ends all the way through
12秒1，
for
稍
Wang
大一
Meng.
点，没事啊。
Redzēji, tas vēl piebrauc.
Tāda līnija.
Latāk, pasties, kur sargs ir. Vēl platāk. 13 lietas metīšu. Vēl! Nu jau sargs ir rekā gabalu.
Līnija laba. Redzi, šeit ir ātrs ledus.
Trīt.
2,8.
Position this. Yep. Wanted it just
Šaurāk jāmedīs.
closer to the red, on top of the red.
Nē, es domāju, mazāk viņš iegriezīšu, bet nesanāca mazāk iegriezt.
Pie tam tev pat ātrums bija pareizais, jā?
Jā.
打他不行，把站位走了，
小点劲儿打个甩，打个吊。
贴活就行，全了。
Shuffles those top guards.
把火压到硬了。
Tu esi uz slota, jā.
Jā. Jā, beržam.
Jā.
Beržam. Vēl. Garam. Spēks bija labs, bet
Lots of encouragement.
Līnija labi, viņš spēks bija.
pietrūka, jā.
Nekas nemainās, viņš tāpat ņems nost, tad būs vēlreiz iespēja.
Jā. Tā ir mums.
That was meant to be a draw, so
我现在也不敢投了，投到这边它就漏点儿，是不是？把那个位移发就完事儿，发完漏它，然后它肯定跟，咱先打定在哪，它跟然后再踢。
3-2 bija.
亲一个。
对，清一个它肯定跟你，它跟你就打它了，对吧？你就可以打水或者打留在这儿，然后看它跟的那个球什么情况，行不行？啊，清一个比较稳，好吧？
行
啊，慢一点，想好出手，不着急啊。
一个清。
啊，
一个
清一个，把那个
这个
对，把那个清。
逆时。
Coach Rougeau
一时
coming
贴火。
down for
Yeah.
China
啊，加油啊！
for just a quick chat.
Braucam klāt un...
Viņš šito nošķaid nesnāk, pienāk klāt, viņš izšķaid visus projām ar pēdējo.
Look on this one. Clears the yellow.
别喊，别喊，别喊。
For China.
Možeš biti šaurāk? Jā.
laba.
Three. Berzam. Well.
We'd like this to come round and settle on that centre line and stop. That's a good stone.
Oh.
You'd have liked it to have been counting. That would have been even better. Hits and rolls in towards the button. Excellent play. Again from Yang Jinqiao. All about the angle and where you hit the stone, whether you can get that little roll or not. And in it goes nicely.
Nu, nezinu, ko tu domā?
And he liked it, and no wonder.
Sarkanais jau paliks, dubulto te grūti izsist. Dubulto grūti izsist. Ko? Nu labi, mēģinam, riskējam, ko te.
Just looking at the angles.
Ar desmitnieku mēs tā abas izstīsim, vajag jau viņš, lai te baigi grūti ir tuvu, redzi?
Jā.
Kā viņš te ies.
Nu, dai, pielaidi piera.
Nu jā, te jau pārkist, jau ar pārkistiem nekas te nav, viņš iet ir dzeltnējā. Kaut gan var par šito malu.
Nu jā.
Tinka arī tā var.
Nu jā.
Spēkam jābūt.
Nu 9.
Tad metam pārmalu, ja?
Jā.
Nu, par,
Jā. Tas 9 metīšu.
Nu, devītnieku, jā.
Last stone for Latvia in this 7th end. Paulina Roskova. China currently line 2. Needs to shift them, shift the reds. Make sure that she counts. Oh, that was unlucky. China counting 1. Line 1. Always going to be difficult to shift 2, of course, but hope that at least the shooter might have got into a counting position for Latvia. That leaves a chance for China to get in here for 2.
姐，我觉得这一点行啊，这点有点小吧？你看，磕不着那个呀，是不是？
扣咱们的，扎咱们的不也行吗？
啊，你就这个点头大一点磕黄的，行吧？我觉得点9容易，尖儿大容易磕自己红的。
我怕磕黄的外脚。
行，你正常投来吧。
好的，投赢啊，就投赢劲了啊。
We're just going to try and sneak this one in on top of the other red, or knock out potentially the Latvian yellow. Is there enough on this? is going to slip in there nicely. Look at this. Oh, it's spinning, it's spinning. Oh. I think it is still too red for China. Well, always the drama on the final stone. It's 2, takes them to a 5-shot lead. After 7 ends, China 8, Latvia 3.
Kāds lēmums bija pēdējais?
Platāk sloti līdz, lai pa to pusi viņi abi divi iš.
哦，怕磕自己的挖开了。哦，明白了。
They really have control, had control for much of the game, China.
Viņš taču kaut ko jau viņš nokritīs savā ceļā. Nebūs tā, ka viņš pilnīgi taisni aizies. Ja jūs nolikāt sloti tur, kur jūs gribat trāpīt.
And there. They must be feeling pretty good. Excellent. And Wang Men catches that top yellow. And it is still counting. And the weight was good. Meant that when it did hit off the yellow, it didn't travel too far. So good judgment from Wang Men. Semi-final action inside the Cortina Curling Olympic Stadium. And this semi-final, low scoring, steals and all sorts. But the scoreline right now is the one that matters. 8-3 to China, the #1 seeds in this competition. China get it underway in this 8th and final end of the semi-final. Winners head to the gold medal game. Tap this one slightly, but in a good position on top, on that centre line.
Spēks, cerams, ka ir 2-5 kaut kāds.
Atkal spēks nav.
Nav arī kristīt.
Ne, slīd.
Labi ir. Turies.
And this one's coming round nicely too. Oh, it's perfect, right on the button for Latvia and Roskava. That's more like it. Couldn't ask for better than that.
Mēģiniet nolikt savu akmeni tā. Viņi jebkurā gadījumā sitīs pa savu augšējo sāru.
对，那我就给收点了。行吗？ 行，大一点点。我，行，来了我，这个线，没插上表啊，我。
Young Chung Chiao, a wee bit heavy on that one.
没插上表，问一下。
这球咋整？不会嘞，啊？好会啊！
没事，下一个轻
Latvia with the
的。
hammer in this end. It's been such a low-scoring game that an opportunity for 5 would seem unlikely to level things up and take it to an extra end. Not unheard of. Certainly this duo will want to finish the game well.
Nope.
Agris Lasmans.
Pāri 12.
Beržam, beržam. Jānis Berž. Vēl.
35.
Vēl, tak mums vajadz
Like it to be
atpiesties.
on the centre line if possible. It's not a bad effort at all.
软的吧？
See the pebbles there on the ice.
Teoretiski viņi vienu var izsist un mēs vēl varam
两个
turpināt
双飞也
stāvēt.
行，
啊，
还是直接软不行？
直接软的吧？
头一个，
啊，
头一个
头一个，
啊，
头一个好吗？
头一个
这边，头一个吧，那就粘他后边那个黄的，
这边头一个，
行吧？
比他这个近就行
行，
啊。等一下啊，5，线上空5，比他前面4区近就行5。
You can see the stone beginning to curl now. The rotation coming round. It's going to be slightly to the right though.
哦，
好球，
哇，不行啊！
没事儿。
So 2 Chinese reds nestled in there.
Сейчас скажу.
没事没事，线大了点儿，力量非常
Labi.
伤一点。
That one is gettable for Latvia.
Nu pielaida piere.
Little bit, okay. Yes.
Līnija ir.
Turies. Krīt. Turies.
Excellent play there. Excellent from Agris Lasmans. Finally one comes off for Latvia. Look at this, it's all about the placement here, the angle on the red to clear both of them. Super play.
不要着急啊，加油啊！
That double takeout has left Latvia counting 3, counting 4. That one just on the outside as well.
5，
Lots of scope for removal here for Yang Chinchiao. And a double takeout for him as well. Anything you can do, I can do better. Yep, he'd enjoyed that one. Showing a little bit of emotion there.
Come on!
Both athletes.
没有了吗？
Look at this again.
不够了。
All about the angle. And he might actually have got a third. Brilliant play. We haven't seen, and that is it. They have called it. And what a victory for the People's Republic of China. Smiles all round for them because they are into, this pair are into the gold medal game for China. The first ever in the mixed doubles competition at the Paralympic Winter Games. They have the chance to make history by becoming the first country to win the mixed doubles. And while they have been the team to beat throughout, haven't they? The world enjoying the moment and they can't quite believe it. They've been resolute and professional throughout. The result of the semi-final: People's Republic of China 8, Latvia 3. China are into the final 8-3.
Sorry.
And they must be feeling extremely good about that. They were the team to beat in the round robin, only lost one game. And were pretty much in control of this semi-final against Latvia. Disappointment for Latvia, but they will now be in the bronze medal game. And they will certainly be up for that, because that will also be a first. These are the first medals in mixed doubles. And what an occasion that will be. We're looking very much forward to that. And these two will definitely be up for that bronze medal. And China, the chance to go for gold. They have done so much for wheelchair curling in Latvia, putting it on the world stage. And this is the moment. Look how much it means to them. Good sportsmanship all round. A game played in tremendous spirit. Big smiles amongst the Chinese fans and the players. Coach saying, well done. You've done us proud, whatever happens next. Plenty of youngsters in watching the curling today. And that is great to see as well. There's the stats for you. 2 stolen points for China and 1 for Latvia. And China ahead just on every level, really. Just making the shots when it mattered.